world in light of the difficulties that we can see in this world, to wonder about the purpose and why life is here. But I think we can miss a lot of miracles that are right in front of our face. The miracle of being alive. Like flies that crawl on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Imagine that for a moment. Imagine a fly crawling on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. He's walking on beauty and on glory, and he has no concept of it. You see the idea there? It's like this. We're unable to see, I think, the beauty and grandeur that is at our feet. The fact is that we, I believe, by God's grace, need to be full of gratitude for His many tender mercies and focus on a sufficiency rather than a deficiency mindset. That is to say, you get to choose whether you're going to focus on the things you do not have or whether you're going to focus on the things that God has blessed you with and given you. And it becomes in part a real choice. I think we become more alive to the present moment when we realize that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory to be revealed to us, as Paul says in Romans 8:18. So that instead of taking things for granted, we learn to savor blessings and joys that are otherwise overlooked. And I think that's a more wise approach to living in this regard. In my book, Conformed to His Image, I mentioned this when I say that Thornton Wilder portrays this so well in Our Town, a play depicting a young woman who dies in childbirth. In the third act, the stage manager allows Emily to go back and observe a single day of her brief life. But the dead advise her to choose the least important day in your life. It will be important enough, they say. But she selects her 12th birthday, and she's soon overwhelmed by the experience. She says, I can't go on. It goes so fast. We don't have time to look at one another. I didn't realize. So all that was going on, and we never noticed. Take me back up to the hill to my grave, but first, wait, one more look. Goodbye, goodbye world, goodbye Grover's Corners, Mama and Papa, goodbye to clocks ticking and Mama's sunflowers and food and coffee and new iron dresses and hot baths and sleeping and waking up. Oh, Earth, you're too wonderful for anyone to realize you. She looks toward the stage manager and she asks abruptly through her tears, do any human beings ever realize life while they live it, every minute? The stage manager answers, no, the saints and poets maybe, they do some. You see what he's saying here? And instead of wasting the time that we have as if we had all the time in the world, we do well to remember that we are to be careful how we use our time and use the days like sensible men, not like simpletons. The present opportunities must be used to the full. And so I propose that we embrace a perspective of radical gratitude and that we thank God for the things that He will do, even when we do not understand what He's going to do, but it will be redemptive if we allow it to work in that way in and through our lives. That's a perspective or a point of view that we can embrace. Any closing questions before I quit? I think we have a couple minutes. Any fairly clear?
Thank you very much, Ken.
What a blessing.
I forgot to welcome back Erwin.